Good morning, everybody. I know I've been gone for a couple weeks, but we are back. Excuse me. Actually, today I was having trouble figuring out what kind of craft to do today. You know, my ideas had just kind of gone stagnant. And I have a friend who has been watching my videos for about a year, and she actually pitched an idea to me. So I'm really grateful to Deb for suggesting this idea, and it's absolutely adorable. So really grateful for her for suggesting it. All right, and so this is a bit of an example of what we're going to be doing today. So this cute little barrel vase. So this is mostly the part that we'll be working on. And as you can see, it's not quite finished because I wanted to show you guys how to finish it off. And I'm trying to cut expenses just a little bit more so then we can keep on doing these crafts. So this is a bit of an example of what we're going to do today, okay? All right, so what we started out with is just a plain old can. I suggest the regular Campbell's soup can. This one is a little bit bigger, but this one is just the regular size soup can, you know, just the little ones. So I suggest the regular size, but this one is just for example. So we're just going to go ahead and take off the wrapping. And that one actually didn't leave much on, but don't stress if it does leave some on because we're going to cover it up anyways. So we're just going to toss that. All right, and make sure to clean it really well, okay? Because this is something you're going to be having sit in your house for a while. You don't want anything to be left behind. And I actually struggled a little bit with cleaning it. I wanted to be careful not to cut myself because I'm, you know, super cautious. The Dove soap is really good. Is it the Dove? The Dawn soap. Thank you. All right, the Dawn soap is really good for getting that grease out because the soup is the condensed soup, so it's really good for getting that out. Make sure to get a brush in there. Make sure you get it all out because you don't want remnants in there getting gross, right? All right, so there we go. We got our wrapper off. If you're having trouble seeing, make sure you swipe the comments to the right. All right, and then we got our clothespins, okay? So this came in a pack like this, just from the dollar store. So there's 36 of them in one pack. And for this one, for this size, we actually only use 12 of them. So you'd be able to make 3 of these out of how many clothespins there are in one pack. So that's really awesome to get it going. All right, so what we're gonna do is we go ahead, unclip a pile of them, and then we're gonna want to get that metal out of there. And so I found that if you look where those lines are, just kind of pull them in the direction. Just, you don't want it flinging everywhere, right? So that's an easy way. Just kind of give it a little bit of a twist. I'll just show you again. Make sure you're going in the way that it's open. Twisting. And just pulls right off, okay? So nice and simple. We got our handful. Right, and like I said, the smaller soup can takes about 12 of them. Just one shy of 12. So all that we're going to do is we're just going to get our glue gun. Oh, I'm going to need some more glue. But thankfully, I remembered to plug it in this time. All right, I'm just gonna add a little bit more glue to there. All right, and what I decided to do was, as you can see, they weren't quite tall enough to reach the top. So I'm planning to put a ribbon on there, and so we'll do that at the end. So I went ahead and put it a little bit lower. So if you want to put the ribbon at the bottom, then you can just put it near the top, okay? So get rid of my extra glue, and we're just gonna do a straight line, as straight as we can. And it makes it really easy because I'm just putting it above that rim on the bottom, and so that helps it to be straight, okay? All right, and so that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're just going to keep on adding them on, so just do one line, put one on. You get a little bit of time to adjust it with the hot glue gun. All right. Just going to put a few on so then you get, excuse me, can see, and we're just pushing them really close together there, okay? Nice and simple. All right, and so I'm gonna disassemble this a little bit so then we can finish this one off. All right, so when you get near the end, especially if you don't use the same size can, you want to wait a couple of really close to the end just to make sure that it's going to size up. So if you end up with a different size can, then I don't have all the numbers for every size can out there, right? So what you'll want to do is kind of look. So I left about room for 4 of them and just kind of hold them and make sure that that's going to fit, okay? Because you want to make sure that you have a little bit of space. So this one has a little bit of give. So I'll spread these all out just a little bit to be able to make it sit nicer, you know. Because if you don't realize what's happening on that, then sometimes you can end up with these huge gaps and stuff like that, and we want to avoid that. Although I'm sure you could cover it with a flower or something like that if there is a gap, right? All right. So I'm just going to finish this one off. All right, nice and simple. Like I said, we're going to spread these out just a touch, just leaving a little bit of space. So then we can get that last one in. Perfect. Okay, look at how good that finished off, you guys. So, so I believe it was 23 halves. So when you do 12 of the clothespins, you should have one little half piece left over. All right, how cute is that? Cute little barrel. All right, so the ribbon I was going to use is actually some stretchy ribbon that I have. And so this is just like a teal. I'm just going to wrap it around so you can just tie it around. Give it a little bit of that Easter color. All right. There you go. And you can use this for all kinds of things. I mean, we have, what is it, St. Patrick's Day coming up too, so you could do greens, and that could be super cute, having a little barrel of ale or whatever. All right, so there we have that. All right, and this, I actually just had some flowers left over, so that was mostly my plan was to just see what I had in my flower stash, and then I came across this. I think these are called hydrangeas. Tell me if I'm wrong, if you guys know what kind of flowers these are, but they come in nice big bunch. As you can see, they're all attached, and this is like one stem of the flower. They actually grow in bunches like this, so that's why it's all together like that. But I thought it would be perfect, and of course, you could even just leave it like that, and it'd be super adorable. All right, and then what I did for adding in our eggs, I was super excited about this. I actually went to the dollar store and I was looking for the skewers for doing like the kebabs and stuff like that, and they didn't have any, which is really weird because I'm pretty sure they normally carry it. So I was desperate to get this done today, and so I was looking for something that would work, and what I found was actually the incense. And I was like, that's actually, you know, right around the same size. It has some sticky things, so if you want to put the floral foam into there, so then you can like stab them in, and so they all sit. Luckily, I found this, so it sits in nicely. But then you want something that'll stick. So the skewers are probably still a better idea, so if you can get your hands on that, I would totally go that way. But these actually give off a nice scent too, so I mean, pros and cons, right? All right, so what I did, let's see. All right, let's pull these out and show you what these are. So I found these foam eggs. So this was the packaging for it. I've used half of them in the example. All right, so that's the packaging for it. And so it comes with 12 of them. So that's what I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to stick all of them in here. But let me show you how I did that. Scoot this out of the way. All right, so I'm going to pull out one of my foam eggs. All right, and it has the string on there. They're supposed to be like the pictures for hanging them up on a cute little tree, but these come out really easy. Okay, you saw how easy that was. There's like no slow down at all. All right, so you can keep them full size or you can cut them down. They do get a little bit messy when you cut them, so I'll show you both. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill that little hole with glue and just shove it in. And you can usually shove it in a little bit further. All right, and then that's super simple. All right, and then we'll show you a bit of the mess that happens when you cut it, okay? All right, so I got this. Move this out of the way so you can see how messy it gets. I tried breaking it. It is definitely much more messy that way because it all just kind of crumbles, and then you don't have a good solid end on it. It kind of gets like spiky and stuff, so scissors are good. All right, so I'm just going to cut off a little bit just because all my other ones I cut too short. All right, so there's a little bit of a mess there. Let's go ahead and pull out another foam egg. All right, and again, we're just going to pull that string out and fill that hole with glue. Oh, I really filled it with glue that time. Little overkill. All right, and there we go. And so they'll all kind of go in different ways because they've been stabbed in different ways. All right, and so then you can just fill in as many lovely eggs as you want. All right, and so that's our simple thing. And like I said, this is super versatile because you can use this barrel for so many different things. You can decorate, just change out ribbons even, and give it for every kind of holiday. All right, let's see. Finish this up. All right, there you guys go. All right, you guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday. If you guys enjoyed my video, you're more than welcome to add me as a friend here on Facebook. I have started a YouTube channel. Mostly I'm just taking these videos and taking them over to YouTube just so then they're available. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know, and I can figure out how to share the channel because I'm still learning. Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, make sure to put them in the comments and we will talk to you all soon. All right, you guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.